News 25 is brought to you by Golden Casino Group, where you'll always find great fun, good food, and fantastic entertainment, all at Gold Town, Lakeside, and the Pahrump Nugget. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-990 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Tonight, a drunk driver is arrested following a fatal crash, and a veteran needs help finding his stolen vehicle. News 25 starts now.
This is News 25 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
A Vegas man is killed in a crash. It's Friday, January 17th. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. Well, a 45-year-old Las Vegas man has been killed and a 20-year-old female arrested for DUI causing death. Early this morning, Nevada Highway Patrol says that they were dispatched to a report of a wrong-way driver at just after 2 a.m. this morning on the McCarran Airport Connector Tunnel in Las Vegas. The vehicle was reported to be driving southbound in the northbound lanes. Approximately 2 minutes later, a Nevada State Trooper located a fatal vehicle crash on northbound State Route 171 just south of the Sunset Road northbound off-ramp. The vehicles involved were a burgundy Chevy Cruze and a white Audi passenger car. The driver of the Audi succumbed to his injuries sustained in the crash and was pronounced deceased on scene. The driver of the Chevy Cruze was transported to UMC Trauma with serious but non-life-threatening injuries. The deceased driver of the Audi has been identified as 45-year-old Christopher Garcia from Las Vegas. The driver of the Chevy Cruze, 20-year-old Sierra Brari, has been arrested for suspicion of driving under the influence and has been formally charged with driving under the influence with death resulting. She is currently receiving treatment for her injuries. This marks the Nevada Highway Patrol Southern Command's second fatal crash, resulting in 2 fatalities for 2020, and is the 22nd report of wrong-way drivers this year alone. Well, a veteran is asking for the public's help in locating his stolen vehicle. This ATV was taken from a home on the corner of Kellogg Road and Elizabeth Street here in Pahrump on the evening of January 15th or early morning of January 16th. The photo shown is the same color, make, and model. It's a yellow, black, and white 2002 Polaris Trail Blazer. The thief took this vehicle from a disabled American veteran who uses it to feed his rescue horses. They say that the suspect rolled the ATV down the road or onto a trailer. The keys were not inside of it. The report has been filed with the Nye County Sheriff's Office. If you have any information, you can call 775-751-7000 and you can remain anonymous. Well, revenues are up, but profits are down at 2 of the nation's largest banks. Angela Miles has that story and more in today's Business First Brief.
Here's Angela Miles with today's Business First Brief.
Big banks are benefiting from the strong economy. Bank of America took in a robust revenue of $8.5 billion. That's a 5.3% increase over last year. The bank's profit fell by 4% to a not-so-shabby $6.7 billion from $7 billion. Bank of America ramped up its loan business by 6% to make money. Now over to Goldman Sachs. That financial firm posted revenue of $9.9 billion. Goldman's profit fell 24% to $7.9 billion from $9.8 billion last year. Its profit was hit by a more than $1 billion in legal fees. Goldman is bracing for the fallout from an international fraud scheme involving Malaysia.
To find out where you can see us every day, go to businessfirstam.com.
And News 25 will return on the other side of this break.
You're watching KPVM News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Well, the Nye County Sheriff's Office would like to remind motorists of what's commonly referred to as the move over law. Nevada law requires drivers to pull over into the far lane whenever possible to allow adequate space for law enforcement officers, emergency responders, and other workers to do their jobs safely.
Since 2003, Nevada law has required drivers to slow down, proceed with caution, and when possible, move to a lane away from official emergency response vehicles pulled over on the side of the road with lights flashing. In 2017, Nevada law expanded to lawfully require drivers to do the same for Department of Transportation vehicles stopped on the side of the road. Additionally, the law expanded to apply to any traffic incident, including stalled vehicles or an accident scene. The Nye County Sheriff's Office would like to remind you that if you come across an NCSO deputy or a Nevada Highway Patrol trooper conducting a traffic stop on the side of the road, it is your duty to pull over to the far lane to allow adequate space for them to do their job safely. If it's not safe or feasible to move over because of heavy traffic, you must slow down and proceed with caution. The Nevada Move Over law applies when approaching a qualifying traffic incident, which means any vehicle, person, condition, or other traffic hazard which is located on or near a roadway and which poses a danger to the flow of traffic or to a person involved in, responding to, or assisting with the traffic hazard. That includes emergency vehicles, tow trucks, stalled vehicles, debris on the roadway, government vehicles, including NDOT vehicles with flashing amber or non-flashing blue lights, utility vehicles, a crash scene, a person on the side of the road, or any vehicle stopped or moving slowly and using flashing amber warning lights. The law says in these situations, drivers must do the following: slow down, proceed with caution, be ready to stop, and, if possible, drive in a lane away from the incident unless roadway, traffic, weather, or other conditions make doing so unsafe or impossible. A violation of the Move Over law is a misdemeanor, punishable by a fine of up to $395 and 4 license demerit points, with additional penalties if the violation results in injury or death. As with other moving violations, the fine is doubled in a work zone. The Nye County Sheriff's Office says it's important to follow the law to ensure the safety of everyone on Nevada's roadways. For News 25, I'm Brad Francis.
Thanks so much, Brad. Well, the Nevada Site-Specific Advisory Board was in Pahrump this week for its first meeting of the year. The NSSAAB provides independent advice, information, and recommendations on issues affecting the environmental management program at the Nevada National Security Site. Bill Wilborn with the Department of Energy says the board also functions as an educational and informational link to the community by providing residents an opportunity to review and comment on environmental activities.
We get together every couple of months throughout the year to go over different environmental management topics, things that environmental management is working on. But it's also an opportunity for the public to give us feedback, things they're concerned about, things that we may want to hear about in the future that we can bring to this board. Also, like today, for example, one of the things we're going to be doing is an educational session. We tend to do these every time we have an NSSAAB meeting. Typically, they're before the NSSAAB meeting starts, and it's just to bring different topics to the public that they're interested in, and we give them sort of more of a deeper background in. So that's one of the things we're doing. The other things we're doing, we're going over some work plan items. There's work plans that the NSSAAB puts together that they can actually work on, items that they can work on that help us with certain needs we might have in certain environmental areas. And so they develop these work plans, and then we walk them through kind of what our needs are, and then they can actually bring sort of their input to the board and to DOE, so we can utilize that input when we actually execute the work. Those are a couple of main things we're doing. The other thing we're doing is we're going to have a presentation on some of the waste acceptance criteria that we have. In other words, what kind of waste do we actually take in, how that waste is accepted through the process of disposal at the test site, Nevada test site, or the NNSS. So those are the three main things we'll be going over tonight.
The next Nevada Site-Specific Advisory Board full meeting is Wednesday, March 18th in Las Vegas. You can learn more about the NSSAAB, including a full list of upcoming meetings, by visiting their website at nss.gov/NSSAAB. Well, the Nevada Highway Patrol is issuing a travel advisory for Mount Charleston for this weekend and the Martin Luther King holiday. Traditionally, this weekend is one of the busiest times of the year on the mountain, and parking is limited. If you're planning to travel to the mountain this weekend, leave your house early to secure a legal parking spot. Things to know before you go: There are no vehicle services on the mountain, and make sure that you have a full tank of gas when headed to Mount Charleston. It's also a good idea to have cold weather gear, blankets, snacks, water, and a fully charged cell phone. If winter weather is impacting Mount Charleston, the Nevada Highway Patrol may require all vehicles to have all-wheel drive or snow chains. Vehicles without all-wheel drive or snow chains may be forced to turn around. Check road conditions before you go at GoMountCharleston.com. News 25 will return right after this break.
This segment of the news is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyers, Nye County's injury attorneys. Don't get bullied by insurance companies. Call Jason Ernest and bully them back at 775-727-9500.
Welcome back. Are you eyeing a new diet in the new year? One of the most searched for diets online in 2019 was the Keto Diet. But just what exactly does a keto diet look like? Cleveland Clinic registered dietitian Camille Skoda says that the keto diet involves reducing carbohydrate intake to about 5%.
The keto diet is a high-fat, low-carb, moderate protein eating plan. What it does is it switches your body's fuel source from the normal carbohydrates, which is your glucose stores, over to ketones. So your body produces ketones, and in turn, it can burn its own fat for fuel.
Skoda says the main goal of the keto diet for many people is to lose weight and improve insulin resistance. She says the biggest gain from going keto includes removing processed foods from your diet, such as refined carbohydrates and sugary drinks. However, she warns it's not for everyone. The keto diet is not recommended for people with a history of eating disorders, are pregnant, or people with chronic conditions like type 1 diabetes, chronic kidney disease, or issues with fat malabsorption. A typical day on the keto diet consists of moderate protein, such as chicken and fish, but limits beans, lentils, and soy protein, which are higher in carbs. More focus is given to healthy fats such as avocados, nuts, seeds, coconut oil, and olive oil. Skoda says some pitfalls to avoid include overeating processed foods and not drinking enough fluids, which can cause an imbalance of electrolytes. When your body switches over to using ketones for energy, it also changes the way your body uses fluids. And if you're not properly hydrated, she says it's possible to feel flu-like symptoms as a result.
The keto flu is when you're switching into ketosis and you get some flu-like symptoms. A lot of that is electrolyte imbalance, so making sure you're staying hydrated. A lot of times you do need an electrolyte supplement during at least the first part of your keto diet, just to make sure that you're getting enough of the electrolytes in.
If you're already on a restricted diet for other health issues, you need to consult your health team before trying it. She admits the keto eating plan can be difficult for people to follow, so it's important to listen to your body and pay attention to how you're feeling.
Well, we have our winners to our ticket giveaway for the Doobie Brothers and Aerosmith tickets. We presented the winners with their prizes this morning right here in our studio.
Hi, this is Missy from KPVM-TV and 103.1 Ace Country. I don't know if you've been paying attention, but we've been doing a contest for winning tickets to either the Doobie Brothers or Aerosmith, and we'd like to thank our sponsors. We've had Who's Dunes, The Hideaway, Arnie's, The Stage Stop, Subway, and I think the 51015 Diner, and wanted to thank them and also thank Best Products for being a sponsor of the contest. And this is our first winner. This is Gary Brown, and he has won 2 tickets to the Doobie Brothers and a $50 gift card. Here you go. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Yes.
I'm very happy for you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate the Subway for having the opportunity to get a ticket, and unfortunately, I got a call from you guys, and I'm very happy that all played into play. And shout out to Best Set for Rick Noguera, my boss, for giving me the day off to get to come and collect.
Tickets.
So
nice, that's nice of him.
Yep.
All right, thank you. Enjoy the show.
Okay, thank you so much.
Hi, and this is our second winner, Mike Mahoney. Mike has won 2 tickets to Aerosmith and a $50 gift card as well. And we'd like to thank all of our sponsors again. And here are your 2 tickets and your gift card.
Aerosmith. Oh, this is great, man. Appreciate this.
Yeah, congratulations.
It's a shock, especially a phone call. Got Aerosmith tickets. I'm ready to go.
All right, great. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you. Awesome, man. Thank you. Appreciate this.
Congratulations once again, and thank you so much, Melissa. Well, we have Lynn Peterson standing by with your entertainment this week.
Welcome! Singer Demi Lovato announced today that she will perform the Star-Spangled Banner at the Super Bowl 54 in Miami. The news comes 2 days after revealing she will perform at the 2020 Grammy Awards later this month. Lovato has not performed since 2018 live before being hospitalized for a drug overdose that July. She sought treatment and has talked about her sobriety since. Her last single, called Sober, was released in June of 2018. The 2019 Super Bowl featured Gladys Knight singing the Star-Spangled Banner. 2018, the year prior, Pink sang the national anthem while battling the flu. This year, Jennifer Lopez and Shakira will headline the halftime show. Super Bowl 54 will be played on February 2nd. Fox will televise the game starting at 6:30 p.m. with the kickoff shortly thereafter. Spike Lee will serve as jury president for the upcoming 73rd Annual Cannes Film Festival. The writer, director, actor, producer is the first Black person to hold this prestigious position in the festival's history. Lee's history with the International Festival dates back more than 30 years. In 1986, his debut film, She's Gotta Have It, won him the festival's Youth Prize for the Best Young Director. The film festival will take place from May 12th to May 23rd. This year's inductees to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame were revealed Wednesday. They are Depeche Mode, the Doobie Brothers, Whitney Houston, 9 Inch Nails, the Notorious B.I.G. and T-Rex. John Landau and Irving Azoff were the recipients of the Amit Ertegun Award. To be eligible for the Hall of Fame, an individual artist or band must have released their first commercial recording at least 25 years prior to the year of this nomination. Ballots were cast by the international voting body of more than 1,000 artists, including current living inductees, historians, and members of the music industry. And that's your entertainment report for the week. I'm Lynn Peterson.
Thanks so much, Lynn. Well, she's kind of cute and funny, and she's a redhead, and her name is Lucy. Darby stopped by Desert Haven to introduce us to this 1950s star-inspired dog.
Today's Save a Pet is proudly sponsored by Jason Ernest with Mountain West Lawyers. Call 775-727-9500.
Hi, I'm Darby here at Desert Haven Animal Society, and today we are joined with Lucy. Lucy is a 2-year-old American Staffordshire Terrier mix. She is a really pretty brownish, beige, reddish color. She has a very sweet personality. She actually did come in as a partner with another male. They did separate them, so she's feeling a little bit anxious right now. She was definitely a dog you would want to come take out into the yard, spend some time with her so she has the chance to warm up to you. But she's a super sweet girl, has a very beautiful little face and a very sweet personality. She came up and hugged me. So cute. Definitely come and see her and all of her friends here at Desert Haven Animal Society. They're on Ceres Lane behind the Nye County Courthouse. You can give them a call at 775-751-7020. You can look them up on their Facebook page at Desert Haven Animal Society.
News 25 Weather Cam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Well, let's see what it looked like out there on that weather cam. I know a lot of people are looking forward to this 3-day weekend, and we'll tell you about that forecast right after this break.
News 25 Weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. The splash of cream in your coffee, the dollop of sour cream on your burrito, the melted toasty cheese on your pizza. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Hello and welcome back to News 25. I'm Michael Donohue with today's weather. In Las Vegas, we had a high of 58 degrees, a low of 37. Death Valley at 66, their low is 41 degrees. 56.30 in Amargosa, 53.27 in Beatty, 39 for the high in Tonopah, 40 degrees in Goldfield. Both towns have a low of 19 degrees. 42 in Carson City and Fernley, 24 for the low in Carson City, 26 in Fernley, And down in Fallon, we have a high of 43 degrees, their low at 25 degrees. Now today in Pahrump, we saw some mostly sunny skies. Our high today was 55 degrees. Winds coming out of the south at 7 miles per hour, 33% for our humidity, and our sunrise at 6:53 this morning. For tonight, we're going to have some more clouds rolling in, some partly cloudy skies. Our low is going to be 31. It's currently 53 outside. Winds coming out of the east-northeast at 3 miles per hour, 5% for our humidity, and our sunset around 4:54 p.m. Looking ahead to our 7-day, we're going to be seeing a lot of clouds all through next Friday. Most of our clouds are going to be hanging out from Saturday through Tuesday. It's going to clear up just a little bit more with some mostly sunny skies from Wednesday to Friday. Now, we also do have a wind advisory from Tuesday through Thursday next week. We're going to be seeing winds coming out of the south-southeast up to 8 miles per hour on Tuesday, out of the north-northwest at 9 miles per hour on Wednesday, and then 7 miles per hour on Thursday. Now for our temperatures, on Saturday we're going to be seeing a high of 58 degrees. Then from Sunday on through next Friday, we're just going to be in those low 60s, just between 60 and 63 degrees. Then for overnights on Saturday, we're going to be seeing a low of 34 degrees. On Sunday and Monday, we're going to jump up into those 40s at 45 and 40 degrees for our lows. And then from Tuesday to Friday, we're going to be in about those mid to high 30s, just around 36, 37 degrees there, nothing too terrible. So now with that, we're going to throw it back to the desk with Deanna.
All right, I hope everybody has a great 3-day weekend. We'll be filming at the Bearded Lady tonight beginning at 6:30. Stop on by. We'll see you back here on Monday.